Hi, this is Keith from Esper saying hello to all you channel dogs and cats. Today I'm going to show you Esper Settings, which is a nifty capability that Esper provides on the device to get to defined settings without having to use Android settings. You understand the problem here. One is that Android settings, you can get to a whole bunch of different settings options that you may not want your customers to get to. If you're in kiosk mode, how are you going to expose on the device certain settings that you want your customers, your technicians to be able to get to? The common scenario is the device gets disconnected from Wi-Fi. You cannot reach it anymore through your MDM, and the only way to do it is locally on the device. So I'll show you how that works with Esper. Start with the configuration side of it. So here we are in an Esper blueprint, and it's very easy to set up the settings app. All you do is hit customize settings. You can have a pin for just accessing the admin mode options. You can set this pin to whatever you want, and you can let your admins, which typically are the field technicians, know it. So that way, behind this admin mode, you can add the more dangerous options. Things like being able to factory reset the device being one example. But look at all these different options that you have here, all the way from just a simple about, going all the way down to being able to put the device in airplane mode if you wish. The user mode is available to any user that can access the Esper Settings app, and you can pick and choose which ones you want quite easily here. So you can see I did all. I killed it for the user mode, and the only one I'm going to do here is Wi-Fi. That's it. So they can connect to a Wi-Fi access point if they wish. We'll just exit out. We're configured and ready to go. For the sake of this demo, I'm going to get rid of Android settings as part of the blueprint, and then we're going to apply it to the device. Now let's switch over to the device side and see what happens. Now we switch to Esper Remote Control. And from that, we're going to Esper Settings on the home screen, and you can see in the user mode, you can get to Wi-Fi settings. So that way you can reconnect to an existing Wi-Fi access point or add a new one. We can also go to admin mode, which is password protected. And so I do happen to know the password in this case. And you can see indeed you have the full set of admin mode settings options that were defined through the blueprint available to you. So that's pretty nifty. Why don't we go into the scenario where you're with the kiosk mode app. So now let's get an app in kiosk mode to show you how that works. So I'll go back to my blueprint, and then I'll switch it to kiosk mode in the blueprint. Select the app, we'll save it. And now we'll apply our blueprint. So let's switch over to the device. So now you can see that we have Wi-Fi analyzer set up in kiosk mode. So how do you get to the home screen with Esper Settings in this particular case? It's pretty easy where you have the secret tap where you tap 3 times in the right area. You pull out this chevron, and now you can go straight into Esper Settings to get into user mode, and you can change your Wi-Fi access point. Connect to one, add a new one from there. And then again, you can get into admin mode from here. So we make it super easy for you to be able to access it, even the kiosk mode. You get rid of the chevron right there by clicking to take it back in, and then you exit back to kiosk mode by getting out of Esper Settings. Now it gets even better because it's possible for your app to control this. Through our device SDK, you have the ability to determine how you want to show and hide Esper Settings, so that way within situ of your app experience, especially if it's in kiosk mode, you can determine how you want to expose it to the user. I'll give you more of a tour of Esper coming up. That's it for today. Hope you enjoyed seeing how Esper Settings can make it very easy for end users to be able to deal with issues with their device in the field, even in kiosk mode, and controlling the experience through an app directly using the device SDK. With that, hope this helps you sell Esper to your customers. Please join Esper Elevate if you're interested in becoming a reseller of Esper. Keith out.